Oh, YouTube, you dirty whore. Hey, what's going on? My name is Grizzly, and this is my very first commentary. Let's get this shit going. So, I'm brand new to making videos on YouTube. I've never really done it before, however, I have been watching commentaries for about the past 2 years. I remember I started watching commentaries just before Modern Warfare 2 came out, in the good old days of Blame Truth and XCal, before Machinima Respawn was huge, before anybody was really that big. And I remember watching my first commentary and thinking to myself, man, this is awesome, why can't I do this? And there's one reason: money. There's a lot of money that goes into the equipment needed for commentaries, and for the past 2 years it was just, it wasn't an option for me to do this. However, I'm a big boy now, I have a job, and because of this, I was able to buy the equipment, and you are now listening to my beautiful voice via the internet. Imagine that. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today in this video is what kind of content I'm going to be bringing you guys as a commentator. And basically, if I upload a Call of Duty gameplay, it's going to be something like this. It's going to be a gameplay where I use, quite frankly, a retarded class and do pretty well with it. And you know, I see all these commentators putting out videos of them going 60-2, but they're using the friggin' FAMAS. And that's not interesting. That's boring as hell, because I've seen that video a million times before, just with a different map and a different score. I mean, if you really think about it. And I'm just tired of seeing all these stale, boring gameplays, because it's really just getting old. I'm growing tired of the commentating community, and it needs a little bit of a change. So that's what I'm trying to bring. I'm trying to bring change, and not like Obama. I'm trying to bring change. And I really think more people should upload gameplays like this, because this is what's interesting. Huge scores with generic guns, that's not interesting. And if you haven't done this before, if you find yourself getting bored with Call of Duty, please try this out. Because I guarantee, if you just put up together the most random combination of weapons, attachments, and perks, and try to do well with it, I guarantee you are going to have an assload of fun. That's not to say that rage will not ensue, but for the most part, if you do pretty well, you're going to have a lot of fun. And that's something that I've really been trying to do for the past few months, because, to be quite honest, Black Ops is kind of a boring game. It's probably the most boring Call of Duty to date. It's the most balanced Call of Duty to date, but it's also the most boring. Now, enough about that. What I also wanted to talk to you guys about is what kind of games I play. Now, believe it or not, Black Ops is not the only game I own, guys. I know, shocker. I do play quite a large amount of games. And online, if I'm playing multiplayer, I'll usually play either Call of Duty, obviously. I play a lot of Battlefield Bad Company 2. I picked up Homefront about 2 months ago, and I'm still playing that. The game is a lot of fun. I suggest picking it up if you haven't. And then Gears of War, I played the first and second Gears when they first came out, and you know, lately I haven't really been playing them just because they get a little boring. But I did play the Gears 3 beta, and it was awesome. I'm definitely picking up Gears 3. I'm definitely picking up Battlefield 3, and I'm without a doubt picking up Modern Warfare 3. Man, this is just the year of threes, isn't it? I'm gonna have no money by the time Christmas comes around. But I also do like single player games, and speaking of which, I picked up one yesterday. I picked up a game called Singularity, and if you've never heard of Singularity, it's developed by Raven Software. And if you've never heard of Raven Software, they're the company that's developing Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer this year. And I saw it at Blockbuster. It was like $10. I was like, why not? Because these guys are making part of a game that I'm going to be playing for the next year, so I might as well check them out and see what they're all about. And so far, Singularity is a really fun game, and I was actually thinking about doing a Let's Play of it. So if you'd like to see something like that, if you'd like to see any of the content that I just talked about, please hit that magical yellow subscribe button right above. It takes about 2 seconds, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. If you are disappointed, I'm sorry. And also, since this is my first commentary, please leave some feedback, guys. You know, if I'm doing something wrong, I'm not gonna know unless you tell me, you know, because maybe I'm a little awkward. Maybe I sound like a gay boy. How am I supposed to know if you don't tell me? So, if you wouldn't mind just taking 2 seconds to write any kind of response to this commentary right in the comments below, I really would appreciate it. And if you're willing enough to do so, please subscribe, because I am really excited to start this channel. I want to see some really cool stuff, and I want you guys to see some really cool stuff. So, like I said, if you like anything I just talked about, or if you're interested in anything I just talked about, please subscribe, and please leave me some feedback, because I really want to improve as a commentator. I really want to grow as a commentator, and I'm really excited to bring you guys some content. Anyways, this gameplay is coming to a close. My name is Grizzly. I'm out of breath. I'm gonna go take a piss. Later.